I'm going to be using minced garlic in this recipe, and I've already pre-cooked my spaghetti. This is just a whole wheat spaghetti, and then I always have veggie broth in the fridge. So I'm just going to saute the garlic in some veggie broth. Now I'm adding some chili flakes just to give my stir fry a little bit of heat. So I'm also adding black pepper, and I also added a little bit of onion powder, but I didn't show you in the picture, but I ended up adding a little bit of that as well. And then this is just the frozen veg that you've seen many times that we buy from Costco. It's organic veg, and I'm going to be using that in this recipe just because it's super easy and it has all my favorite veggies. So I cook these up for a few minutes. I put the lid back on, and that way it creates kind of a steam. And I just let them do their thing for a bit, give them a mix every so often. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the pre-cooked spaghetti into the veggies. So I just add in extra broth as needed, and that way it doesn't stick to the pan. Even though it's a ceramic pan, sometimes it will kind of stick a little bit. So I just add it as needed, and that's pretty much it. I also like to add just a little bit of broth at the end with the soy sauce. That way we can coat the noodles really well. So this dish is super simple, as you can see, but I find that it is just kind of a staple meal just because it's so easy to put together, and it's all things that I have at home. I always have the Normandy veggies, and I almost always have some kind of a whole wheat pasta. So Dr. McDougall likes us to use whole wheat versus other types of pasta just because we are limiting how many legumes we are eating while we're on the starch solution. So with the whole wheat, you can kind of eat more of it and enjoy that with your veggies. So that's why I chose the whole wheat. So if you wanted to, you could toast some sesame seeds and sprinkle that on top, and that would be so nice. While on the starch solution though, we do limit our nuts and seeds, so that's up to you if you want to add it or not. I just chose not to because I feel like it tastes perfect just the way it is. And like I said, this is one of my favorite meals. It's just super easy, and you feel very, very full, and you can take it to work with you, which I like as well. So it's great for on the go. So big surprise, I am going to have green beans, and then I'm going to make hash browns in the air fryer. So I have these diced hash browns that I had gotten at Target when I had crossed the border before all this Corona business had started. So I do have quite a few bags of these still in my freezer. So I'm just going to add that to my air fryer. And then I'm probably going to season it afterward, just because I feel like it's better when it comes out, it's hot, you season it, versus seasoning it now before it goes in, and it'll just make a big mess in the air fryer. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I laid them out on my air frying pan. I'm going to be using the large one. I also have the Kosori, which I do use and love, but for certain things I will use this one just because it has a larger basket. And then there are more potatoes in the bag, but I don't want to overload this thing because I want them to crisp up really nicely. So I am just going to add a second batch if I need to. My daughter's going to be eating this with me, so I'm probably going to make the second batch, and that way the whole bag is eaten up and we enjoy it together. So I'm just going to put on the air frying setting, and I think 375 should be good. I'm going to put it for 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna see how it looks. So the beans are in, and I just have a tablespoon of water in my pan, and that'll cook up in like 5 minutes. So I forgot to take a picture, but I did eat a 50-50 plate of the green beans and the hash browns, and I just topped it with ketchup. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification button, that way you don't miss any upcoming videos.